Me too. I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You see that guy before? It was doing nothing but buffering. I gotta go in there and cancel that live stream. I'll be, just give me a second. Because once I started it, I couldn't shut it down because there was no way to shut it down. It just kept buffering. Oh, the Sunday's working, so I just got to get the Sunday Fun Day deleted because it's still showing up like it's working. There we go. I know I don't look sick, do I? I'm telling you, it was touch and go. Every time I touched my back, I had to go. Not much there, Dale. How are you doing? I'm working better than the government working. You're right. Let me get the YouTube chat up. There we go. Not yet. No, it's been nothing but rain here for the last day and a half. And the temperature's dropping, so it's going to get cold again. Yes, I shaved. Oh, it was something yesterday, man. They were winds were blowing pretty hard. We got tree limbs all over the place. Um, they the winds were blowing so hard that it shook the wires on an historic building over here, and the wires started sparking. Well, they called the electric company out. They checked it out. I guess they said everything was fine. And about 3 hours later, that building goes up in flames from the electrical fire. So, and it's not just that building. These buildings are touching one right after another. And it did extensive fire and water and smoke damage to three of them, or four of them, and smoke damage to a fifth one. They're all 3 or 4 stories. I think they're 3 stories, but they're all historic buildings, and they're pretty much junk. With all the dirt you got from Texas? Yeah, there you go. It was a big pain to put out. They had 5 or 6 fire stations here putting it out. See, we're a small town. We're not like Los Angeles County, or whatever that is out there. Just let her burn until she burns out. You know, 20 or 30,000 homes. You know, I wonder if they're trying to build a 15-minute city here. No, I'm not no building engineer. These buildings are 100 years old or older. Most of them. A lot of them are in desperate need of repair. But when the electrical company, the power company, comes out and says there's nothing to worry about it, and then all of a sudden the damn thing catches on fire because of electrical fire, there's something to worry about. Yeah, there probably was 8 departments. You had Adrian Township, I believe Blissfield, Palmyra, Madison. I'm sure Tecumseh was there. Deerfield. That's right. Come on, come here, come on, come here. Come see me. Oh, oh, hold on. Don't get in the tissy. Sure, the fire company. You mean the power company? Well, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, all them old buildings downtown, it costs more in gas than what they're worth. Yeah, well, I think Madison's the only one with a ladder truck. I don't even think we have a ladder truck here, even though we have 2 high rises in our city limits. Yeah. What the hell do you guys need one for? You ain't got a building over 3 stories tall. $300 a square foot, that's about $299 more than what it's worth. Yeah, all those skyscrapers yet. I know. Yeah. Well, I think that the tallest fire truck out there, or the highest one can reach, is only 12 stories. I don't understand it. You know, they build 150, 60, 250, floors, and expect the fire department to put the fire out. Yeah. You have to have a 1 million-gallon water tank on top of the roof of the high rise, or skyscrapers, in order to have enough water to let it flow down to put the fire out. We only have in the city limits, I think we only have two buildings that are over 6 stories high. Um, there's a third one, but it's not actually in the city. It's in the Madison Township. So, hell, I don't know. Can't we take the elevator? It's only a fire. Well, it is easier climbing or going downstairs than it is going up them. That's the tallest, yeah. The only one. Shut the door. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, it's all copper and brass, isn't it, or something like that? Bronze. Sure, they can have it back after they pay us for the $250 million we put in it a few years ago to refurb it. Right, pay down the debt. That's right. By George, I think you've done it. Yeah. Well, thank you. Good evening. I am looking lovely as ever. I'm feeling lovely as ever. Now that's an extraordinary meal right there, Robert. Lovelier. That's right. Well, it all started Friday morning. I had breakfast and I went in and sat in my chair and I was cold. So I threw a blanket on me and I had a fan blowing in the bedroom and huh? I was still feeling cold. So I shut the fan off and I put another blanket on me and I was still cold. And then I knew something was going on. I knew it was starting to happen again. So I ended up getting out of the cold shakes and went into the hot sweats. And I told Kathy, I said, I think I'm having some kidney problems again. So, Grandpa Jones would have been proud. Well, the kidneys are starting to clear out. I mean, it went from orange to now it's, pretty much clear. Oh, yeah. That's all I need. Somebody poking fun at me while I'm trying to sleep. I think one decided it wanted to move a little bit. They don't bother me when they sit. If they're there, they don't bother me. But when one decides it wants to move, that's when it hurts. So, lightsaber, maybe, yeah. Um, like I have an astronomical amount of gallstones. Um, when I was in the hospital the last time, they told me my gallbladder is just full of gallstones. So don't you hurt? And I said, man, I don't feel nothing there. Huh. Well, they're no fun. Come on, get up here. The last stone I actually passed, Kathy and I were at the Chinese restaurant, and I was eating, and all of a sudden I didn't feel good. I, I could tell something was happening. I just did not feel good, and I was starting to get the sweats. So I told her I had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and I was standing there. All of a sudden, I heard a ting in the bottom of the urinal. I know it's too much information, but there was a small stone there, and then all of a sudden, I started passing a lot of blood, and that it only took a couple of seconds, and then that cleared up, and I knew what it was. Yeah, I passed a stone. It had moved. Yeah, I had a pearl. Yeah. Well, congratulations. Yeah, that was a rock. You're right. Yeah. You're no fuck. Yeah. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It does it if you've ever had one, they're extremely painful. Do not approach. Huh. Did you message him back and tell him you won't approach him unless he approaches you? Huh. Tiny fella. Are you sure that's not William Conrad? You know, you remember who Conrad is, don't you? You can outrun him. Yeah. Yeah. Cannon. That's right. Mike Cannon. I've been watching. Um, I was watching The Blacklist, and it had Stacy Keach in it. And then I was watching Prison Break, and it had Stacy Keach in that too. But if you watch any one of them shows, you'll see right here on Stacy Keach, he either had a cleft lip or he split his mouth wide open because it's all cut right here, and it's in both movies. So it's got to be an actual scar. But I don't remember him having that when he played Mike Hammer. So, you know, I believe that was probably an accident after he was playing Hammer. Could have been a hair lip, but I don't know. Because I don't remember him having it in Hammer. Well, Robert Conrad, he played on Baa Baa Backstreet.
It's funny, the two main characters from Prison Break
Yeah.
are also on the Justice League
Hmm.
and Flash.
The rear side on his coat busted his lip. It very well could have. I've seen, yeah, but I never made the connection till just right now, yeah. Let's see.
And they're both acquaintances there too. And the little brother's the brains of it.
He was born with a cleft lip. That's what it is. Oh, I bet. I tell you what, yesterday we were just sitting here and all of a sudden, oh, boom! I said, whoa, where'd that come from? And then we got about an inch of rain in 2 minutes. The rain come in so fast, it was pathetic, man. There was puddles out there in the street. They didn't have no place to go. We got so much rain. Other than the potholes. Had plenty of room to go in there, but it filled all the potholes and then, had room to run over. Right. Arkansas sucks and Texas blows. And Oklahoma gets air conditioning in the middle. There you go. I can send it to somebody else's storm drain because I don't have one. I have to pay for one, but I don't have one. No. There's a storm drain down on the corner that way, and there's a storm drain down on that way, and there's a storm drain across the street. But I don't have a storm drain here on this corner. Hmm. Oh, we have ditches here out in the country. We got deep ditches out here. We got places where some of our ditches are 15, 16 feet deep. And every once in a while, when it's raining hard enough, them things will be right up almost to the road. The road is a ditch, yeah. Um, Britches, stitches, glitches, itches, fitches. I can't think of anything else that rhymes with that ditches. No. Hmm. Could be finches. That's right. Is it raining again?
I don't know.
Sounds like it.
No.
Hmm. That's probably why. We don't need four-wheel drives here. We just need all-terrain vehicles. Ones that can go into potholes and then come back out of them. You know. Come here. Oh,
That Red Bull gives you wings. That moonshine will give you four-wheel drive.
oh, the pretty girl. Yeah. Tailgates or diving boards. That's right. She's been out for the last 2 nights, man. She has been one pain in the ass. She knocked over the laundry hamper in the bedroom last night. And then she knocked a flashlight off of my dresser on the floor the night before last. That's right. We would have no tailgates. That's what Joe said. You're right. Run her down a hill and I still wouldn't trade her for a Coupe de Ville. That's right. I'm punkin'. Yeah. The Smart Joe, yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Earth, third rock from the sun. No, let's not try to snag my new shirt. Okay. Are you Eddie Rabbit in it? I love the rainy nights. I love the rainy nights. I love to watch the lightning thunder as it lights up the sky. You know, it makes me feel good. Pretty girl. Yeah. Now, if you just stay here for 25 more minutes, so I won't have to chase you around, I can put you in your cage. Yeah. I like watching the lightning. In fact, that song Thunder and Rain, I think, come out in 72 or 73, like Kyle Karras or something like that. Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. I was at the gas station and some guy had that playing in his car. He had the window down and he's just rocking to it. And when it come up to that, I yelled out my window, bump, bump, bump. He put his hand up. Yeah. Yeah, for me. Yeah. Oh, there's a pretty girl. So, I know I haven't been here, but sorry. Did anybody do anything exciting this weekend? I didn't do anything because I just, you know, today's actually the first day that I felt halfway better than what I almost did. So I actually, I went to Walmart today for Kathy because she didn't want to get out. I picked up some sliced Black Forest ham, the good stuff, not the pressed stuff, but the good stuff. Um, some pepper jack cheese, some Arizona watermelon in a jug, some sub buns. What else did I get? Oh, some Yahoo! I bet that was fun. And I wanted to pick up some corned beef and I forgot all about it. Oh, and I had picked up some Cool Whip And I think that was it. You know, because tonight it's going to be peach preserves, Cool Whip, and a weed whacker, and a chicken. A live chicken, peach preserves, and a weed whacker. It's me again, Margaret. Well, there you go. Daughter, she got 2 cases of strawberries, and she made 18 pints of strawberry jelly with it. And she said something's wrong with it. I said, what's wrong with it? She says it didn't set up. Oh yeah, corned beef and cabbage and all that stuff for tomorrow too. But hell, I matter to me. I could eat corned beef, out of a can with potatoes. It doesn't matter. But I know I didn't. Well, I said the damn thing. It was really, 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 really sweet. So I think you put too much sugar in it. She said I put 7 cups in it, like it says. I said, well, I don't know, man. She said she put it the amount of pectin that it calls for too. And then she, brought it up to boil and simmered and all that other stuff. And I don't like making jelly because if you miss one step or don't do it correctly, you've ruined it all, or didn't ruin it, but you've made ice cream syrup. That's what you've made. So, or ice cream topping. But I'm saying this stuff is really sweet. So, she may have thought she counted 7 cups, but she probably put 8 in. I'm not saying she did, but hey, Tiny Shoo Shoo, oh, Snuggle Bunny, you. Oh, oh, Hi, Tenny. Goes great with a peanut butter sandwich, doesn't it, Amish? Thank you. Boy, she's tired. I like I like strawberry jam on crackers with peanut butter, or strawberry jam with or red raspberry jam and crackers. I like that. Hey, as long as the squirrels are getting it, gotta fatten them up. You might need to be eating them things sooner or later. Yeah, right, pumpkin. Yeah. She gets any bigger, she won't fit in a roasting pan. Quince. Never had. I've never even seen it. So, I ever see a jar of quince jelly, I'm gonna pick it up. I see if they were talking about it today. If somebody does something to a Tesla dealership or a Tesla car, and when they do it, they say something about, screw you, Trump, or screw you, Elon, for, Doge or whatever, that could be considered um, politically motivated. And that could be considered domestic terrorism then. I was telling Kathy last night, we was watching an OP Live. Allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. But you guys remember the good old days when it used to be bang, bang, freeze? The good old days. Yeah. Whatever happened to them good old days? Bang, bang, freeze. They probably weren't working anyways. Yeah. Yep, $9 billion down the drain. Somebody needs to be accounted for that. That's inhumane. You remember the good old days, Dale, where it was bang, bang, freeze? You didn't have all these people telling the cops they weren't getting out of the car, anymore. Back in the old days, if a cop asked you to get out of the car, you got out of the car. Nowadays, what for? I'm not getting out of the car because I asked you to get out of the car. You can't make me get out of the car. You want to bet I can't? Yes, you can't make me. They always seem to get out of the car somehow. Not anymore. South side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. Oh, pretty girl. You just sit right there and you just sit right there and you make yourself comfy.
He's talking to spirits on top of him. Stretched out.
Well, I'd like to see the order first. Could you fax that to me? BLTs for lunch? Braunschweiger, lettuce and tomato. Hell, that sounds pretty good. Anyways, yesterday, I was getting to my point. Yesterday, our daughter, well, Friday night, our daughter said, um, you guys want crepes for breakfast? So Kathy said, well, yeah. So she said, well, I'll bring everything over and make crepes. Kathy said, well, we'll have sausage and bacon with it. So I got up and I fried about a pound and a half, 2 pounds of bacon. And the sausages were already pre-cooked, so all I did is put them in the microwave and warm them up. But anyways, um, she made crepes with a cream cheese filling, and then the strawberry jelly that she had, preserves or ice cream topping, had that with it, and then Cool Whip. It was good. I made two of them. I ate 3/4 of the two, and I had to stop because it was just, I felt high, a sugar rush. Said, hey, this has got way too much sugar in it. So, meatloaf in Alabama special. Meatloaf and sketty. But it was good. Kathy had one today. I didn't. Um, oh, mac and cheese. Well, you threw me for a loop because usually the Alabama special is spaghetti. Alabama spaghetti. There you go. The, the other special. Okay. Well, she's just comfortable as heck, isn't she? Just sitting right here. Got one leg over, one leg under my arm, all curled up. Not a care in the world. Democrat. That's what she is. Yeah. Well, the Alabama team ain't all that great, is it? Yeah. I guess Michigan got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. LSU. Well, we got Georgia. That's Tenny's team. LSU Tigers. Yeah. I remember when they used to be a great team. I actually like Boise State. Now, Boise State, they won like 54 games straight, but never got a championship game. Never got a bowl game. Because it's a schedule. Well, they played some hard teams. They played some tough teams. So, but now Boise State has come out of there and they're starting to play even bigger schools, and they're still they got a good record. Um, I know. Go the Bulldogs. Yeah. Can't wait till August. College football starts again. Coach Saban's too busy right now having people stay at his house. You know, that's 5 minute showers. I'm not kidding. This is not a resort. Yeah. Don't touch the barbecue outside either. That's mine. Yeah. Oh, kitty, kitty. Hopefully I can last another 5 minutes. Man, you're getting to where you're big enough for a roasting pan. Yeah. Baked feline with taters and carrots and onion. I know she loves me. I love her too. She's heavy. I don't. We have two electric roasters. One's almost brand new. I think it's still in the box. Ain't for sure, but and then um, he did. I have, or we have, probably six crock pots. There's, I think, two or three downstairs in the basement. I think there's another couple of them outside in the garage, and then I have two in a cupboard down here. Three tour buses? No what? What are you saying no to? Well, I said I thought it was still in box. I didn't know. I know it's brand new almost because the one we use every year for Thanksgiving is out there wrapped in a garbage bag, and the other one's in that wooden cabinet on the other side. So but I don't know if it's in a box still or not. I don't think we've ever used the other one. Kathy's mom bought us one for our anniversary, and my mom and dad bought us one for our anniversary at the same time. So we got two roasting electric roasters for our anniversary one year. I bet those things would go for good money. If they're in good shape, they should run about $600-700 a piece. Especially if the seats and the chrome is in decent shape and not all pitted, and the fenders are there, and the chain guard in a decent seat, it should go for $600 or $700. They're probably gonna get $600 or $700 a piece if the right people are there. They sell them all the time up there at the Braun and Helmer one, and they get $500, $600, $700 for them. Depends on how good they are. Especially with a banana seat. And the ones that bring a lot of money are the orange metal flake ones or the blue metal flake ones. You okay? All right, everybody, it's time for me to get out of here. It's 9 o'clock. I got to put this baby to sleep. She's tuckered. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.